Greetings, people of the Tube. I am Micheal Goode, Chief Executive of the Loop of Ulpa Corporation, and I am proud to welcome you to LV Unscripted.
Who says the Tube? Cue title screen. Do we have a title screen yet?
No.
Damn it! Why don't we have a title screen?
Well, because this is the first episode of LV Unscripted. Anyway, for those of you who have been with our channel since its inception, thank you for putting up with nothing.
We need a title screen.
Yes, we will, and we'll get to that in a bit. But what we should probably get through is introductions.
Yes, we need to get through introductions. I am Micheal Goode, Chief Executive of the Loop of Ulpa Corporation, welcoming you to Loopalian Network's first show. Our Chief Creative Officer, Mr. Jesse Edwards.
Hello! Welcome to our lair.
Yes.
It's a very nice lair. There are cookies and punch by the door.
Actually, he's not lying about the cookies and punch. They are wonderful. They're made by, one of the best people on Earth.
Wait, there really are cookies and punch? Who didn't tell me about the cookies and punch, damn it? I want to... You will be smote with fire.
And our final on-scene member... On-scene or on-screen?
On-screen.
On-screen!
Yes.
Mr. Kitsukyo, Chief Artist for the project Max's Tale, which we will get into in a moment.
Yes, we will.
First things first, what's up on the menu?
News.
News? Yes, news.
Yes.
So, news for the company. LVC news this week includes... Max's Tale is a web show that we are in the process of creating. It is about Max Barker, a young man who gets into a lot of trouble.
And his only choice is to end up going to an alternative school, but we really don't know how alternative it is until he gets there. And that's all we're going to say.
Yes.
That's all we're going to say.
We're not going to spoil it for you.
It should be very amusing within the first episode.
Very amusing.
Very.
Do I keep turning the back of my head to the camera?
Yes, you do.
I know.
Stop looking at me, damn it!
I know it's a cardinal sin. I'm sorry. I mean it to all you people who actually do videos.
I told you I was a bad actor.
Anyways, check the links down here to see my art sites. That's where I will be posting up artwork for Max's Tale. You can go on there and check out our progress as we go along. You can also go to Max's Tale's website, which we should also have down there in the blurb, whatever hoo-doo-doo-boodly-boo we're going to call it there.
Most people call it a doobly-doo. I'm not going to steal the doobly-doo
Who
from
calls
people.
it a doobly-doo?
Well, for one, the Vlog Brothers call it a
I
doobly-doo.
don't care if the Vlog Brothers call it a doobly-doo. We are calling it the comment section, because that's what it is. It is not a doobly-doo. That makes it sound like some sort of...
Technically, it's not a comment section.
or something.
Technically, it's not a comment section either. Technically, it is the description for the video. So.
True. So let's just call it the description.
Okay, down this description
because the comment section is
down
underneath the description.
Anywho.
So anyway, we'll just call it the link box. Down in the link box, there are links. Please, use them.
Click on
use
the links.
Them wisely.
We command you.
Use them wisely. Anyway, our next item on the agenda is animal tech. For those of you who don't know me, I am an absolutely mad scientist in my processes with the methods which are in my madness. I have been designing cybernetic, for the lack of a better term, cybernetic prosthetics. Yes, let's go with prosthetics. Cybernetic prosthetics, which would allow a human being to look like any animal he so chose. The first project on the list is a mind-controlled tail. Many people have seen the mind-controlled ears from Japan. Please stop considering them mind-controlled. They are not. Their control principle is based on how much attention you are paying. It's not actually reading what you want them to do, whereas my mind-controlled tail literally is mind-controlled. It reacts based on your emotions more than just your concentration. And it reacts, if you want it to wag, it will wag. If you want it to do anything specific, all you have to do is wear the headset.
Okay, so, clarification here. The Japanese version, you have to actually tell the tail to move.
No, in the Japanese version, you see the girl with the ears, like so. And then she starts reading a book, and they or she laughs and they go.
I have not seen.
But then she looks up and they go boink.
It's because her level of attention and concentration have changed.
But yeah, that's the way they do it. They don't necessarily read, the motor skill sections of your brain that tell your brain, hey, we're going to move this part, we're going to move that part.
Well, the human brain isn't designed for those motor skills.
Oh, but they are.
Yes, they are. Actually,
but we're not going to get into that right now.
Yes.
I'll leave you to your sciencey mumbo jumbo. That's not my department.
Information on how it works is not necessarily important to the moment. The only thing you need to know is that shortly after the Max's Tale Kickstarter launches, and yes, Max's Tale will be on Kickstarter next month, we will launch an Animal Tech Kickstarter.
Also, we are going to be at Anthrocon 2012. Woohoo! I'll actually have a table there. It'll be table L18.
Yes,
I believe
L18.
that's what it was last time I checked. Anyways, it'll be table L18. I'll have all my art there ready to sell and stuff. I've already got badge commissions going out. People who are going to pick up their badges there. And so if you're going to be in Pittsburgh, June 14th through the 17th, 14th through the 17th, come on by and check us out. And we'll also have Max's Tale stuff there.
And for any of you wonderful ladies that only want to swing by to see this gorgeous face, I won't be there. So don't bother showing up.
Yes, it is
Or
a shame.
go ahead and show up anyway, because we need to get him money so that we don't actually have to pay him.
And I like gorgeous ladies, too.
You have nothing really to complain about.
Yeah, true.
Or nothing really.
Outside of the whole working for no pay.
And the psycho crazy neighbors, but that's besides the point.
Yes, Psycho Crazy Neighbors are fun.
Anywho, on
Wonderful
to the next
fun.
topic.
Are we already on to the next topic? Excellent.
I think.
Wow, this is going much faster than our demos.
Bad TV.
Bad. Yes.
I suppose the first bad TV I'd like to point out is this new show on Adult Swim called Loiter Squad.
I have not watched the show myself, therefore I cannot make any
No.
true comment about
don't.
such.
Please don't watch the show.
Please.
don't plan
If
to.
you are a Nielsen ratings person and you watch this show, you should be ashamed of yourself. There are two other people who have done a similar horrible thing in this world. Their names were Hitler and Stalin. Subscribing to the ratings for that show is just one of the worst sins you can possibly commit. If your church ever finds out about it, you'll probably be excommunicated. So, if you're an atheist, that's good for you. But, anyone with any concept of God, you're
Morals.
screwed.
Justice.
It's just a bad brain. It's just a bad show for your brain.
Very,
Yes, it is.
very bad.
No,
Again,
the-
I've never seen it. but these
The
shows
worst
seem
part about it
fantastic.
is we could actually probably legalize marijuana on the grounds that show does more damage to your brain than a joint. Actually, that show does more damage to your brain than 40 or 50,000 joints.
And speaking of other things on Adult Swim, remember on April Fool's how they showed Toonami?
Yes, that was
And all the
so
hype
painful.
that went up there? It's like, okay, we will think about it. And what's the next thing that pops up? Hey, we're doing another just so stupid show that we're putting on the air. Because let's face it, we want to commit suicide as far as ratings and everything else is concerned.
Yeah.
For
Come
any
on,
grown-ass
bring
male
Toonami back.
between the ages of 19 and 35, you know very well what the joy of Toonami brought you as a child.
Come on, I used to watch that show to get away from SpongeBob.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to get into SpongeBob, but if I can say one last thing before our 10 minutes are up for this video, please see part 2. That would be, Ted Turner, please get control of your company and end this miserable, miserable, miserable creation that has spewed forth